What's up, everybody, and welcome to Battle Talk, Game Breaker Nation's new show where we're going to bring you the latest news for all of Blizzard's franchises. There's 5 of them now, and take live callers, which is probably going to be the most fun portion of the show. But I'm Mike, aka Philidrin. I'm Officer Counsel for Game Breaker Nation, and with me, joining me this week, are my lovely co-hosts, Dom, also known as Zista.
I'm lovely.
You're lovely.
I'm sitting in Mike Schaffner's house.
Why are you sitting in Schaffner's house? You're a creep.
I'm messing with his laptop, and I don't know. I got his.
Is that the one with the broken
computers
screen?
here. It is. See, look, Mike Schaffner. I'm breaking your TV. Like these things just happen.
Okay, so Dom's apparently a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So, also,
Dom,
yes, Zista. Dom, Zista, person. Also joining us, the voices you may have heard, is Mr. Crew, also known as Rob.
What's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Can you hear me pretty well? Yeah? No?
Yeah. I'm just going to keep saying hi.
No, we can't hear you. Please take your shirt off so we can hear you better.
Yes.
Is it because I'm short thought? You can't hear me? Okay.
Wait, why am I agreeing with this? Well, anyway, you probably recognize the 4th voice on here. Joining us is Zach Schultz, a.k.a. Giggles.
Course.
Hi.
They saved the best for last.
Growing a playoff beard, you said?
Yes, the playoff beard. I know.
I find your facial hair
This is
woefully
3 months
inadequate.
old.
3 months old.
No, it's not. It's like no. Anyway, hi.
Hi. So, here,
How are
better.
you? Shirt off? No? Yet? No?
No, keep it on. So how's everybody doing tonight?
You good?
Great.
I was playing WoW earlier, and I might have a new friend coming over to the nation, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And
She put friend zone you too.
dang it.
What he said.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'll talk to you all later.
Thank you. Good
Goodbye.
night. That's been
Good
our
night.
show. Thanks for tuning
I'm
in, everybody.
so glad Kiggles is on this show.
Oh, God.
All right. Let's just get into it before this goes on all night. So, as I mentioned previously, we're going to be bringing you news about all of Blizzard's franchises. This includes Diablo, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm, and Hearthstone. Let's start with Hearthstone. English good, Phil. Yes, English good. Hearthstone, Season 1 is ending in 3 days, if my math is correctly.
Yeah. So if you guys have not gotten to rank 20 by now, you have 3 days left to do so. You'll get the Miss of Pandaria exclusive card back, which is Pandemonium, I believe they're calling it. And all you have to do is win games. Even if you lose, you cannot lower your rank until you get to 20. So just keep playing. You'll get there.
So what happens?
I did it last night, and it took me less than half an hour to do for a friend. So.
Okay, so is there any kind of incentive for someone who's like really shitty? Excuse my language. Really bad at Hearthstone.
This is a late night show.
Oh, okay.
If there's
Sorry.
The
Anyway, so
incentive.
I'm very bad at Hearthstone, as you clearly point out all the time.
Yeah.
you are.
Don't worry, I'm just as bad.
Is there any reason for me to go do that to get the card back? Is there anything in WoW?
It's just to have that prestige. It's to have that prestige level of being, hey, I was here when the first season hit. You weren't. Ha ha.
Who
Saying you were here
cares?
first.
Who cares? It's a stupid game for stupid people. Who cares? Ugh. Oh, are we
Kiggles, tell us
recording
how you
this
really
show?
feel.
Indifferent.
So,
Yeah. Kiggles, tell us how you really feel.
how does that make you
Well,
feel?
the game is remarkably simplified, and I don't feel that it's given the correct nuance. I mean, are you kidding me?
All right, Dom. What about Naxxramas? What's going on? Tell me. Like, I don't really know.
Neither do I. I have no
about
idea.
that.
My Hearthstone is...
Well, what they're doing is they're introducing raids, basically single-player raids in Hearthstone. So we're gonna have the first one up is Naxxramas, who's introduced at PAX East. It's coming this summer, later this summer. So basically what it is you're going to have the 5 wings from Naxxramas that you expect from the World of Warcraft raid. and the first wing, which is the spider wing, is going to be free. And you progress through, you defeat these bosses, and each boss that you defeat is going to award you a card of some sort.
Okay.
So, and then every wing that you finish will give you a new legendary card. So this is how they're introducing new cards to us through the game.
So you get more and more legendaries, and I still have like 2.
Exactly. So, these cards are not going to be craftable. So you have to get them through the adventure. You cannot just decide, oh, I don't want to do the adventure, but I want this card. You have to do the adventure. Most of the cards are death rattle effects. Like Baron Rivendare, I believe, was a card that was added where it adds double procs. So all your death rattle cards do twice the amount of damage. Or like, what's that one? The Leper Gnome does 2 damage when it dies. If you have Baron Rivendare up and the Leper Gnome dies, they take 4 damage upon death.
Can you see decks being built around this?
I definitely think we're going to see some death rattle decks after the Naxxramas adventure. But each wing is going to be made, like, so it starts with the spider wing, it's going to go to the construct, the plague, the abomination, and the frost warren, whatever, the final one with Kel'Thuzad and Saffron. The only thing is, the first one is free, but the 4 others that come after it, I don't know. They said that they're going to be available for purchase through gold and real currency. We don't have a price for it yet. So, I don't know. What do you guys think would be a fair price for something like this? Up to 3 to 4 bosses to fight. Like, the arena that you do, you pay 150 gold to do an arena. You pay 100 gold for a card pack. So, what do you guys think would be a fair price for a single-player encounter? Like, just a wing or whatever?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just want
hard.
I just want the Undying title that I never got from Naxxramas because of my stupid raid people. Fuck those people.
Oh.
Ugh.
Okay, so what you were saying, well, the price-wise, so are we gonna see like a soon, like, is this gonna set the stage for how much gold is worth to real-life currency, to maybe seeing more microtransactions later on?
Probably. I mean, we've seen it's $1 or is it $2 to buy a card pack?
Yeah.
$1.99.
Yeah, it's
So
$1.99.
$1.99 that instantly.
So if it's,
that translates to 100 gold. So we kind of already have that. But
So what about? Oh, this is like okay. So you get the first wing for free, right? You get spider wing for
first
free.
wing, the spider wing is free. Yes.
Okay, and then do you have to pay for all 3, or is it just?
You have to pay for all 4 other wings after that because
All 4 other
Kel'Thuzad
wings.
and Saffron is a separate wing as well. So
Individually?
I don't know. Like, in each one you have to pay for individually. Yes. So.
A few bucks at most. For
I don't know.
Back to the original question.
My personal guess is I think it's going to be somewhere around the range of 500 gold.
That's exactly what I was just gonna shoot out there. Actually,
It seems a little high because you're thinking 4 wings, and they're going to be released 1 a week. So you're going to see the spider wing, and then the next week you'll get like the plague or the construct or something, etc., until they're all unlocked.
see, we just equated that though. But if you say it's 500 gold each wing, that's 2,000. 2,000 gold. That's $40 total for all 4 wings. So that seems a little steep.
That's
It does.
steep.
It does.
It's not
At the same
really.
time,
I mean, based on the pricing that Blizzard has put out for every other expansion for everything, that's around the same.
Yeah,
I would
you're
say
right.
it's actually cheaper than a Magic expansion.
but
I
is
mean,
this
if it's got the
considered-
same amount of cards though.
Yeah,
is
good
this
point.
considered an
Well, it's going to have
expansion,
30
though?
cards.
Is this considered like
It's
a
gonna-
content patch expansion?
It's kind of
Or
like a
Hearthstone?
content patch. It's not a full-on expansion. I would expect Hearthstone's first expansion to include like a new class or something. So
Death
expect
Knight.
like the monk or the death knight or whatever to come in. But
They're probably gonna go in.
yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be around 300 gold or something like that. I don't see it being 150. I don't know. I think 3 might even be a sweet number, sweet spot.
You also
number.
got to weigh in how much gold you can actually make while doing the adventure. If they're gonna reward, like, I don't know. Well, anyway, okay. So with that coming out like that, do you think they're gonna? Because you said Naxxramas you get 1 wing and then it progresses. You have to defeat a wing to get the new wing. Are they gonna do?
You don't have
more
to. No, you don't have
WoW
to finish
raids?
the wing. It just the next week it'll come out and You'll purchase it. But for different WoW, I would love to see some of the WoW raids. I'd love to see Molten Core. I'd love to see like Black Temple, Sunwell, and Karazhan would probably be the one that I want the most.
What would be next?
I don't know. They could do anything. They really can.
Yeah, if they were going to go with raids, they could literally do anything. Do Ice Crown.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was thinking
What are your guys'
content patch.
What are you guys'
like
favorite
you're
raids
talking
in
about.
Warcraft?
So they're gonna do Ice Crown, and then
Oh.
we're gonna have to do Ice Crown for 6 months.
Well,
like
no,
we did in WoW.
I was thinking Ice Crown with Death Knight deck like together to like.
Who wants
I don't know.
For like an expansion.
Dragon
Yeah, exactly.
Soul.
Dragon Soul. That was your favorite?
No, God, no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Throne of Thunder, Dragon Soul, SSC. There's just so many good ones. But I would love to see Karazhan next. That's my ideal one. The one that I want to see the most.
Karazhan would be pretty cool, yeah. I would go with Serpent Shrine, though. Love Serpent Shrine.
Yeah.
I loved Tier 5, period. Tier 5 was amazing. But,
yeah.
anything else on Hearthstone, guys?
Just there's only going to be 30 new cards this one.
Only.
And you get one
Okay.
per final wing, so that's 5 legendaries, assumedly, that they're going to be adding. They're also adding independent specific class challenges, so if you enjoy playing the rogue, you play through a special thing set up exactly for Naxxramas, and whatever, like it's themed that way. When you finish it, you'll get a new class card. The one that was released was the Druid. I think it's for 4 mana. It takes every minion off the board and replaces it with a 2/2 minion of some sort. So, I mean, it's definitely, this is going to be game changer. This is going to change the entire meta of the game. If people start making these death rattle decks, and you're going to see that, you're going to see a lot of shift with priests using Mass Dispel to silence all the cards out, and Mass Dispel is going to become one of the most powerful cards in the game, if that's the case.
Vanish.
So this is, Vanish, anything like that, but Mass Dispel will silence all the cards, so that destroys all the death rattle effects, rendering that deck useless. So we're going to see an entire shift in the meta, and that's exactly what this game needs right now.
That is cool.
Yeah,
But at the same time, with people building the decks to counter the death rattle, and then what if they don't fight a death rattle deck?
Then...
That's why you put in. That's why it's not a complete shift in the meta. It's just a shift in the meta. You still have to build a deck that has win. No, I'm telling you from a Magic perspective. You still have to put in win conditions for every other big deck you'll see. Like when I was playing Magic years ago, the big deck was fairies. It was fairies. I forget which season it was, but every deck would be you'd have green and you'd have whatever, but you'd always go up against a fairies deck, and fairies was the deck that could counter every other deck. So of course you're going to have people that are building a deck to counter the meta. It's just one more thing you have to build a deck to counter with.
Right. And they did say that they're, like you just mentioned, fairies and all that.
Yes.
What was that? Sorry.
Counterception.
They did say that they're not looking to add new class types. Like, you're not going to see undead cards or anything with the Naxxramas pack. They said that they're going to save something like that for the next expansion. So you could see, like, we have Murlocs and Pirates and Beasts and stuff right now. Wow, that's... Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me turn my vibrator off. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, please do.
So no new things, 30 new cards.
Right.
Good Hearthstone stuff coming up.
I just blew a fuse. I gotta go fix that.
Really?
All right.
Doing it live, everybody. So,
Yeah.
we have to wait for him to come back. So you guys bad at Hearthstone as I am? I'm terrible at the game.
Oh my gosh, you kidding me? So he's like, I'm the guy he calls when he wants to try out a new deck. Oh hey, crew, check this out. Like what? I bring my best deck, my shaman. I like my shaman, buffing and bloodlust and stuff like that. And then he just vanishes everything, and I don't like
it at
No,
all.
he crushes me. Yeah.
See, I'm waiting for him to come back because he has control of Skype, and we're gonna take our first caller now. So
Way to go, Zissa. Ruins everything. God.
Ruins.
I did.
So I'm hoping that I'm not talking out of my ass here, but caller, you're on the air. Speak.
Hello, this is Mohammed from Saudi Arabia.
Well,
What's up,
hello.
Goofy?
Hi, Goofy.
Hey, what's up, Giggles? Long time.
What's going on, Goofy?
What do you got for us?
It's great. Alright, so my question is, what's your opinion about the Blizzard not adding flying in Warlords of Draenor? And do you support the idea or not?
That's actually a good question. We could probably talk all night
That's a
about
very
this,
good
so
question.
let's start talking all night about this. I've talked about this a lot, so I'm just going to get my opinion out straight and quick and let you guys go for it. I like it. Period. I mean, keep you on the ground. I mean, my favorite time was playing in vanilla. Nobody could fly. Everybody's on the ground. Yeah, things were cluttered and places were crowded, but still, flying just seems like you can skip too much of the stuff. Like Cataclysm, I just didn't... It felt like I was just like, okay, land, do quest, take off, land, do quest, take off. I didn't get enough of the world. I don't know, maybe that's one of the things I didn't like about leveling in Cataclysm. But I like the idea. Add it in a patch later, or don't add it in at all. But I'm good with it. I spoke my piece.
Zista.
I have mixed feelings on this.
Buttons.
For
Forgot I had buttons.
my main character, right, which is what I play the most. I don't mind for all the way through leveling and maybe even a little while afterwards. I don't mind it. I don't think it's necessary. It kind of did take a lot of the fun away from the game. There was a whole thing Bashiok had just posted, and when he's describing, you have like a keep or something, and you're trying to go through the keep and like maze your way through, and like all these objectives in there. When your main goal is to just assassinate somebody, when you fly down, you'd go in, you would assassinate them, mount up, fly out. There's no strategic, like, let me work my way through and do this the way it was intended. Nobody does that anymore. So to take that and add it back into the game is amazing. But then for alts and stuff, I want to be able to fly through and get through it as fast as I've already done the content. I don't want to see it, and I want to experience it the same way I did the first time around. That might just be me, but I want it to go faster the next time around.
Maybe
I agree with
maybe do like what they did with the rep factions in the factions in Mists of Pandaria. Couldn't speak for a second.
Or just spend $60 and...
That. But like get one of those heirloom, bind an account things where you use it and, oh, it doubled your rep gain with this faction. Okay, so it just allows you to get flying earlier. Or something like that. Crew, what do you think about the whole thing?
I 100% think it's good. PvP, it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
I love PvP. And sadly, Terralion is PvE, isn't it?
Yeah, it is PvE. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'll probably throw a 90 up somewhere else, Alliance side, so I can have an Alliance character. But anyway, I think it's great for PvP. I also like what you said, Zista, was having to maneuver, having to, strategically, if you don't want to fight that mob, go like up against the wall and like get around them or whatever. And then if someone messes up, it's like, oh, stuff hit the fan and it gets crazy. No, I think it's great. The only thing I don't like is that I'm a little worried about professions in general. The game has come so far to being able to fly around and be able to farm like that instead of it taking forever. Like now, are they gonna have are they gonna be more expensive because it takes harder to get them? Are they gonna be more abundant in the areas since it's not as easy to get them? Also, gold farmers are gonna be running around on the ground, PvP. So yeah.
We can murder gold farmers. I like it. Kiggles, what do you think? Whole
Yes.
thing. Do you like it?
Who cares?
Who
You
cares?
don't play WoW still? No. Okay, so I don't mind it if they can make it as fast to travel from one end of the continent to the other, because I like flying up in the air and just setting my autopilot and going and doing something and then coming back.
Yeah.
But
Well, use
The thing
the
is-
flight paths.
I agree. Okay, but flight paths were they were circuitous at best, and at worst they were fucking tragic. Okay, some of those old flight paths were, oh here, I need to go from one end of the continent to the other, so let me just make like 3 loop-de-loops around the whole continent, and then maybe I'll get there in 15-20 minutes. No.
I guess. That makes...
I don't mind it if they. The thing is, they've done so much with flying mounts. Like they've made the the areas in Pandaria where you can only get there by flying. I kind of like that.
True.
I don't know. I don't see a problem with it if they do it correctly, but I'm sure I'll find something to complain about.
Like you said about the position, like certain areas you can't get to with flying. At the same time, it kind of sucks when you die somewhere. Like it's a flying zone, and then you have to run there, and you can't run there, so you have to get red sickness. Like that's happened to me. I don't know if it's happened to you guys before. It sucks.
Yeah,
But
I don't. And one of my favorite things too were the different flying mounts that we were getting from like the. What are we not going to see any new flying mounts this whole expansion? Like
At the same
all-
time,
all
though,
of the flying mounts you can use on the
you can
ground.
still
Oh,
use,
well,
yeah.
most-
Yeah, they said most, if not all, you'll be able to use while on the ground. So,
I want to see more ground mounts though. I want to see more tigers.
I do.
want
No,
to
I
see
do.
more wolves. Give me a good wolf that's not horde or alliance, but like just a mangy
wolf.
But
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I agree with you there, but all right. So basically, we all like it. I think, right?
Yeah. I think it's gonna
Mostly.
be a
Yeah,
good turn. Good change.
I think we're in favor.
All right. So all in
And then
favor.
also,
Don't
like
get me
they did
wrong, I like
before,
flying too. I think, but there's a time and a place for it.
Yes,
but
there's a
at the
time.
same time.
Just take some LSD, dude. Use the
Okay,
flag.
go.
Okay. Anyway, while we're waiting for our next caller, we have some Twitter questions. So I'm gonna pop it over to there. Total Deletion, another one of our lovely officers. He says that Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls has been out for a month now. Do you think the expansion delivered or saved Diablo 3? Because the launch was kind of horrendous originally.
Did
When
it
the
do-
bar is under the ground, there's no way that it could have not saved it. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now.
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
true.
He has a point. He's 100% correct.
I think you win with that one.
Yeah, they shoved the bar so far down that they could have released half of what they released and still would have been happier. But the biggest thing, it's not so much the expansion, it was the patch before the expansion. It was at 4.2. It just remade the game. It was great. And then the expansion was obviously a great time. I loved it. I don't play it as much as I do because, yeah. Anyway, I agree. I think it totally saved it.
I got to agree too.
I love landing my big black hole on everything.
Like he said.
I love when you do that. No, but like when I guess the Diablo left such a bad taste in our mouth when it first launched. When we went to BlizzCon last year, me, Mike were there, and a few others. When the whole group we were in, were like, "All right, what do you guys want to do?" And I was like, "You guys want to go check out Diablo? There's no line for it. There was literally no line." And everybody was like,
The line
let's
yeah.
go watch this panel that nobody cares about instead. That'll probably be more entertaining. So, it left a bad taste in our mouth. But then when the pre-patch launched and we started playing, I had a blast with it. And I still do. I log on every once in a while. I'm not... It's never a game that you're going to find me on every night after night after night, but it's a game that I will definitely be playing through the next coming year, on and off.
It's great for like, let's go blow some stuff up. Who cares? And it's just great to just maul through stuff and just have a good time, time killer and stuff like that. But there's definitely people that are just taking it like they're so into, which I love. I love seeing the ambition and the addiction to it like that because it's a great game. But to go for like Torment 6, I'm good. That's so much time.
Yeah.
So,
So
There's definitely more replay value to the expansion than there was to the normal. And the thing is, I feel like it wasn't a full game when they released it. Like, they could have released... Honestly, I think Blizzard could have released all of this shit when the original game came out. But, as usual, they gotta get their money. Show me the money, honey. That's all Blizzard wants. So...
it works,
all this
though.
could have been in the original, but, it was in the expansion, and the expansion was enjoyable, so...
It still is enjoyable. I haven't logged on in about 2 weeks to
They
it, but
fixed it.
it's... Yeah.
One of the biggest fixes with Diablo was the difficulties. 100%.
Yes.
When they had like Now they have like tournaments and stuff like that instead of just easy hard and stuff like that. And it was just you had to play through it to unlock them all, and it was just like no one wants to do this 17 times to get to our difficulty. We want to get to the difficulty that's good for us, and then farm with our friends, and they nailed it.
Yeah. So that's that. I'm told we have another caller on the line, so let's get him and/or her on there and see what they have to say. So, caller, you are live, I hope. What do you got for us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Yes.
B.
Maybe. Okay. So yeah, I'm B. I'm the Director of External Affairs for Game Breaker Nation. And
Bees in a
my
trap.
question...
Bees in a trap. Bees.
So glad I'm not the one that.
So my question is, as we're approaching and we now have, when BlizzCon's going to be, what do you guys think we're going to actually see, being that a lot of the games have been, released, or we've seen most of it, or hope that Draenor is going to be out before BlizzCon? What do you think we're going to see actually them, show us?
Tournaments. Lots and lots of tournaments of stuff.
Probably the
They
first
did
Heroes of the
stress
Storm.
the esports. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, we're probably going to see some sort of community tournament for Heroes of the Storm, or the very first competitive thing, hopefully, by then. But yeah, we're going to see more Hero stuff, more Hearthstone stuff. Warlords, like you said, hoping it's out, keeping the fingers crossed there. We'll probably...
I don't think it's going to be out. I don't think.
It's not going to be out. Are you kidding me?
I know,
I don't think it's...
I'm being hopeful here.
If they put it out even like just before BlizzCon, that's gonna kill BlizzCon. Nobody's gonna want to go. They're gonna want to sit home and play Warlords of Draenor. And as sad as that is, that's the truth. Like,
I
there's
honestly
gonna be a lot of
haven't
people
been paying
that are not
attention
gonna
to
want to go.
BlizzCon. Can someone tell me when it is? It's in November, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
7th and 8th this
Okay,
year?
so this is what's going to happen. Ready? You're going to be able to play the complete version of the game. It's going to be done by BlizzCon, and it's going to be out, oh, surprise, by Christmas.
That's
So
a
they have
long
beta
time,
before
though.
that.
They have to do that. That's like marketing 101.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the thing though. Beta hasn't even started yet. The internal alpha is going on, and the friends and family alpha is just getting ready to start.
It's not even summer
So-
yet. They're going to have 6 whole months to do beta, honey.
Yeah,
It'll
they
be
got a
out.
long time.
Yeah, honey.
Or after. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be able to play a complete version of Warlords, and if they're smart, what they're going to do is, oh, hey, guess what? If you buy a ticket to BlizzCon or a package for the online BlizzCon bullshit, oh, we're going to give you a discount, or even just a full Warlords, but you have to buy this to get this. I'm just spitballing here because Blizzard, shut up, crew, honey. You're not a black girl.
Free Warlords. That's genius.
Free Warlords is
I
genius.
don't think that's gonna happen.
Me neither.
Dude,
I don't see that happening.
I mean,
I
I don't
think
think
that was-
I don't
I think that
either,
was part
but
of the
you know.
that would
I
be.
think that was part of the big problem that they had
such
with
a good
Diablo.
play.
I think that was a tremendous reason why Diablo had such a bad launch.
No, I think the reason Diablo had a bad launch was because it was a bad game. I mean,
Well, that too, but I mean, I believe that everybody getting it as a free game was part of it as well.
You gotta
have
think
no
though,
desire to
Diablo
play
is
something
it's,
that-
Diablo's its own thing. WoW's been going. WoW's still steadily going on. So like the servers and all that stuff is stable right now. They brought the stuff up all at one time, and then released the floodgates for all these people who played WoW for free. And of course, free game. Yeah, let's go play it on release night. Yeah, it's gonna blow anything up. But I do agree if they do it for free. But that's rough. I don't know when it's gonna come out. That's
Here's my expectations for BlizzCon. I think we're gonna get a release date for Heroes of the Storm. I think we're gonna get some gameplay for Legacy of the Void for StarCraft.
I was going to mention that. Yeah, we're going to get something from Legacy of the Void. We have to get, even just a tidbit.
I think they're gonna announce the first official Hearthstone expansion,
Yes.
which will probably include a Death Knight or something. So maybe ICC Adventure to go with it. Something I don't know. And I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna get for Warcraft other than the game is gonna launch shortly after. I think it's gonna launch after BlizzCon. I don't see it launching before.
But Dom, from BlizzCon, do you remember a mention of that they have enough material, like lore-wise, and that they could start rapid-firing expansions out for World of Warcraft? Do you remember a comment being...
They did say that they wanted to start pumping them out every year. It wanted to be a yearly thing.
If that holds true, we might get the next expansion announced already. The name. It's going to be a tough one.
Because it is, because it's hard to announce something before their other product has launched, but it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right. It depends on the launch of Warlords, when that is.
So talk about that.
Yeah.
Talk about what happens. What if they do like, oh, here's a new expansion.
I guess what Warlords has been out for a week. Our next expansion is going to be that. I don't know.
That, yeah.
But we're also going to get movie stuff. A lot of people in chat are mentioning the movie. We'll probably get like a teaser trailer or something for it.
To my knowledge, the movie's pushed back to what, 2017?
16? 17?
16, I think, or
17.
17.
Oh my god, is it really ever going to come out before the end of the world? I'm just asking. There's going to be a zombie apocalypse before that movie comes out.
No, yeah, it's 2016. 2016. So
Titan will be out before that.
We're not going to see it. We're not going to get a pre-screen or anything. We might get a trailer.
I'd like a trailer.
But we're not going to get a pre-screen or anything that people have been talking about. Maybe the BlizzCon after that. That might be like the launch part. You know how like they'll do a premiere or something somewhere? They might do their premiere at BlizzCon. That would be the best way to do it. But then that might not be included with the regular package. That might be like a special, Warcraft movie premiere ticket sale thing that goes on around the same time. Something along those lines.
I still think BlizzCon going forward, the biggest thing for BlizzCon is they better hope that Heroes takes off, okay? Because they want to get their fingers into that esports money.
Yeah,
because
do.
Riot is just printing money over there.
They are pretty much
just
right
printing
now.
money. They are shitting and printing and throwing up money. That's all they're doing.
Heroes has been going great. I mean,
it's still in beta though.
It's not in beta yet.
Near the popular. People were saying, listen. I'm just gonna tell you. People were saying, oh my God, Hearthstone's amazing. Hearthstone's gonna have so much popularity. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is okay. It may be amazing, but if you look at the Twitch numbers, as I have said previously, you look at the Twitch numbers. People are tuning in to League and Dota and a lot of other games. It's not even one of the top 5 games regularly anymore on Twitch. That's saying something.
It's early.
You're totally right. Esports, they want to get their feet wet. They want to dive in head first. And the problem is I don't have beta. That's the problem.
You don't have alpha. I have alpha. I've had alpha since it's launched.
Oh,
but
what alpha?
The problem with it not being watched right now on Twitch is because it's alpha. It was, I think, 23 heroes. 23 heroes released. We just got 2 more.
I'm talking about Hearthstone. I'm not talking
Hearthstone.
about
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, with Hearthstone, imagine this. Imagine the beginning of Magic the Gathering when that came out, and you only have 500 cards, whatever I don't even know how many came with the original Magic. But I'm just throwing a number out there. You have 500 cards. Hearthstone, I don't even think has that many right now. I think it has half of that.
Right, but the thing is, I'm saying that Hearthstone isn't really going to be their esports big thing. No. It's going to have to be Heroes because Heroes is going to be more entertaining to watch because it's going to be more akin to Dota and to League. It's going to be more engrossing and entertaining to watch and play both.
I 100% agree with you. Correctly. But part of the reason why Hearthstone also isn't being broadcasted nearly as much right now is because there's no client set up that can host tournaments or anything really well. It's not easy to do that. You really have to do a lot of makeshift work to make that happen.
And do you know the big wig in all of that LCS stuff besides the Korean League? It's the company that made it. Riot is the one that runs LCS. So this is the model that I'm sure Blizzard is going to. They're going to have to start running their own tournaments. And guess what?
Oh, they're gonna. Come on.
Their con would be an amazing, endpoint to say a split or the final or a tournament for pro leagues. I'm just throwing that out there.
BlizzCon would be an epic. Yeah, I mean they already do the finals
It
of
would.
what the arena tournament and the StarCraft 2, whatever. So doing Heroes the same, that would be awesome. Same thing. But what I was saying is, I think Heroes is just it's alpha. It's gonna explode once it goes into beta. Once more heroes get released, once more maps even get released. It's a ton of fun to play.
That's what
but
Kiggles is saying.
even getting back to
Yeah.
the hype matched numbers of Hearthstone.
Even getting back to what Kiggles was saying though, like Hearthstone, it's not broadcast worthy even for tournament setting right now. Even when you were watching at BlizzCon, the way they had the tournaments, it was just very awkward watching because you couldn't see what you needed to see properly, what they were holding, and they just kept flipping the camera. They said that they're actually planning on adding a spectator mode into Hearthstone. That's something that they desperately need to get these tournaments and stuff going on. And they also want to add some function to the game client itself where you can run and manage your own tournament. It sets up the brackets and everything for you, puts those people in that kind of thing, and it goes with it. And I think that's desperately what Hearthstone needs right now to excel it and propel it into the esports market.
So I'm going to give you the league comparison, right? League started. I mean, it was a competitive sport before Riot got into the business. So what happened was Riot saw that this was a market that their game could, that they could pursue.
Capitalize.
So they made the league, and the league also helped make personalities, and that's what drives the Twitch. As much as I say the game drives it, it's more of the personalities. It's more of the pro players and the people you watch, because if I'm gonna watch someone play League, I'm gonna watch an entertaining person. I'm gonna watch Trick, or I'm gonna watch Sky, because Sky is hilarious. Okay, so the thing is, they have to promote, as much as they have to promote the game, they also have to promote the personalities that are playing the game. And I don't think you can really do that with Hearthstone as much as you could do that with Heroes.
Yeah.
The biggest
Totally.
problem is Hearthstone. Does Hearthstone even have a spectator mode or anything like that?
No.
So they're not even pushing that at all, are they? Hearthstone just seems like wasn't the original focus of Hearthstone to go like the iPad and to be that mobile game?
Yeah, they have the iPad version.
Blizzard is looking into it. They're doing it. They've announced that they have plans for spectator mode. It's coming. It's just not ready yet.
Right. Well, we've talked a
Sounds
lot
like
about
arena.
this, but let's
Soon.
move this right along here. We got another Twitter question.
All right.
This one is courtesy of Omikins, and she asks, what is the most exciting part of Garrisons in Warlords of Draenor to you? Naming your helpers ridiculous names, the building perks, or other. So, what do you guys think?
All I want in a garrison is I want a farm with farm hands who actually do something. I am so tired of getting on WoW every single goddamn day and having to pick my own plants. I am the boss of that farm. Someone else should pick my plants, goddammit. Where are my goddamn Mexicans?
Well, maybe?
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh my god.
So maybe you'll get farm hands. Maybe you'll get workers. You could name them
No
Mexican
offense.
1, Mexican 2.
No offense, Mexican. I am kidding. Okay, I'm just saying, where are my farm hands that actually do stuff?
So name your companions, Jose, Pedro, things like that. And there you go. Wow. Just, where are my Mexicans? That's hashtag, where are my Mexicans? That's
I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I'm disappointed about with Garrisons, and it's the fact that they're stationary now.
yes, I
and you
agree.
can't move them wherever you wanted to, like that was announced at BlizzCon when everybody practically jumped out of their seats.
I loved that. It's like, oh
What do
yeah,
you mean
so
by stationary?
well, okay, originally they announced that you're going to have for example purposes, there's like a dozen places you can place it. You choose one, it goes there. That's where it's built. Now, I think they said that everybody's garrison is going to be in the same place.
So you can't So it's like Final Fantasy 14.
I mean, it's going to be phased. You can visit other people's
Starting
garrisons.
zones.
What?
It's
Dom?
based off your starting
It's kinda
zone.
like
So
a
if
pool,
you're
right?
Horde, your garrison is in the snow. If you're the Alliance, your garrison is in like a nighttime zone.
Yeah, that's...
So
But think about that though. is that gonna be able?
That's
be
gonna be
customizable
that's way
yeah.
easier from a programmer's perspective.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's the smart thing to do. I don't mind
But
that.
yeah.
As if all the functionality is there, I don't mind if the garrisons are stationary. I really don't.
I know, it was a nice little tidbit. You could pick where you wanted it to be, but as long as they work, they deliver everything they've promised on so far, and they're not a total flop. I don't care that they're in the starting zone. I'm great with it.
I can totally see a microtransaction come for that. Oh, you want a sunny beach?
Oh, you want your
Here's a
Garrett?
template.
You want your-
Of
Here's a
course,
template.
microtransaction. Yeah, here, give me $15. You go put it wherever the hell you want.
It's
You want-
true. Seriously. Well, no, it could be like something you turn on and off or something like that, where you have like templates, like we have mounts. Like, okay, a lot of the mounts are the same, like actual models. Like the Proto Drake and the Firehawk from Firelands are the same model, just different skin. So why isn't that possible with that? You just throw that skin on there in the coding, and I don't know.
Who
Maybe
knows?
I
I don't know. I'm just excited for Garrisons. I think the whole idea is pretty awesome.
I do too. That's the thing I'm most excited for.
A lot of
Honestly,
people are.
is the garrisons.
You know what's gonna be really cool?
Huh.
It's gonna be what's that? My Cribs?
Oh God.
Warcraft Cribs? YouTube videos?
Wow,
All day long.
Hit my
Yes.
garrison.
Pimp my Garrison. Actually, I think the part
Exactly. All day long.
that's the second thing people are most excited about. The top thing, based on BlizzCon hype, or the cheering in the crowd, was quest items don't take up bag space anymore. I think that was the most cheered announcement at the entire convention.
What about tabards?
And there's a tabard page and stuff going on.
Those are going to have their own tab.
And so are heirlooms. They're going to have their own tab. So you don't have to, go to 50 tunes. Like, where'd I put this? Where'd I put my plate pants? Where's my trinket and everything? They're all going to be on a centralized location, and if you unlocked it, you can access it. That's just...
I don't know if it's bad that I am the most excited for all of the quality of life changes.
I am
than
too.
the actual, storyline itself. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's great.
I'm not sure yet.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm more excited for the tabard and the toy storage and
Yeah,
all the
it's
different
all
bags.
overdue. All of this quality of
I'm
life
more
is
excited
all
than
overdue.
than the actual expansion itself.
Although, can I say something? I am so pissed that as someone who threw out all those stupid trinkets and crap,
I know.
that I am not going to have those anymore.
I know. Don't stop.
Although I still have my rainbow generator.
don't know.
This is depressing me.
Kegels,
My
you don't
rainbow
know.
generator, one thing I do have.
Kegels, you don't know if they were tied to a quest or something like that. It saves your quest history somewhere in the background because obviously it knows whether or not you completed the quest.
Yeah.
They may go through and put that in, and any quest you completed that had a toy, they may link it into your thing. So
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
that's
if they do
nice.
that, then I will kiss Josh Allen on the lips if they do that.
I
Is it
would
gonna be account wide?
love to see that. That'd be nice if it's account wide.
If it's account wide, then you can go do the quest again.
That'd be very nice. But
That
anyway,
would be fantastic.
I'm informed we have another caller. So let's take their call, get another question. Caller, I again hope that you're on the air. Why, some crazy roaring sound from outside is terrifying, but what do you got for us?
Yes, I was just wondering how the fuck Zista got in my house.
Oh, great!
Who let him in here?
Get him off the air! No one cares about him anymore! Go back to playing with Godzilla!
Hi,
What's
Mike.
up, Mike Chapman?
No, where'd you find the spare key? What's going on here?
It's under the
Ashley-
brick.
Ashley
Total
hooked me up.
I leave for the
Total
weekend,
got
you
it
think
from
you can go
Ashley
in my
because
room?
Ashley talks to Total more than she talks to you.
Boom.
Ashley hooked
Shots
me up with
fired.
the key. What can I say? She made a copy.
Shots fired, bang bang.
This is bullshit.
She gave it to me at BlizzCon.
Oh, so that's what that was.
It's ridiculous.
It is
Hello, Mike
ridiculous.
It's
Chapman.
ridiculous.
Hi, Mike
Oh,
Chaffney.
hi.
Do you actually have
hi,
a...
Mark.
You have a question?
I'm gonna do...
How's it? How's it got in my house? Just behind the monitor. I just shocked.
Okay.
I love
I have a question. I have a question for Mike Chapman.
Yeah, there you go.
Told you he's
I
a
was
wizard.
just mesmerized by what you guys were talking about prior. How in the world do you think that Warlords of Draenor will not be out before BlizzCon. I'm the one who's saying Warlords of Draenor is going to be late. It's coming out before BlizzCon. There's no way.
It's not. You're dumb. You're stupid. You don't work at Blizzard.
You think people are going to go to BlizzCon?
You don't even work at a Blizzard adjacent company anymore.
Wait, people are going to go to BlizzCon. You want to know why? Because they got to buy their tickets next month.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Beta's not even out.
There's gonna be rage though if it's
beta. Have they announced beta?
If it comes out like the week of BlizzCon, which would be dumb, they obviously wouldn't do that. But nobody would want to go to BlizzCon.
It would start the day of BlizzCon.
That would be terrible.
That would be the most fucked up thing.
What if they got it up and running when it wasn't a progression moment? Like, what if they're planning on getting the first season of progression so that, you know, the world first race to end of the tier is done before BlizzCon's over, and second tier hasn't been released yet? You ever think about that?
Or they can.
Then there's no. Then yeah, people are missing out on time, but no one's freaking out over a single weekend.
Yeah.
This is true.
I don't know. It's gonna. Me personally, I think it'll be released when it's done, in Blizzard fashion.
Really?
Weekend,
groundbreaking insight here.
I am
be released when it's done.
Damn straight, my groundbreaking insight.
More nuggets of wisdom.
You gotta think. When's WildStar launching?
When it's done.
Yeah, I don't know when that's launching.
Who cares? That's the answer to that question. Next.
Okay.
Oh, God,
well.
Okay then. Moving on.
Yeah, I don't. When do you think it's coming out, Shaftney? What's your guess?
I'm still saying. What did I say? August, September. August, September is still my gut feeling.
I'm gonna.
What comes out of that? October, November. Yeah, I'm still thinking August, September.
I'm gonna go with
We
September.
haven't even started the beta yet.
But they said it was going to be a more exclusive beta.
True.
Are you still trying to raid Alliance? Because that's the wrong faction.
Yes, currently I am still trying to raid Alliance.
Oh, shirtless man over there is correct.
That's brilliant. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with September because that's when Mists of Pandaria came out, right? Yeah, September.
Yeah.
So
came out mid to late September.
So you really think it's going to be that fast of a beta, considering how long the other betas have been?
Sure.
They've been
Yes,
at least
because it's much more exclusive this time. I do think they're going to just keep it much more private this time around, and thus it will be more private, especially because the length doesn't have to be as long, considering the fact that they've already talked that they're going to have an extra server with max level characters. They don't need to wait for people to hit max level 100 to start raid testing content. As soon as the beta is released, they can also release the level 100 server and start testing raid content at the same time.
Brilliant, by the way.
When it drops and I level from 90 to 100 and all my quests are effed, I'm blaming you.
Blame him.
My quests are going to be completely screwed.
Shaftnet, what you're saying is, if you're wrong, you're going to eat a piece of cheesecake on camera. This is what I'm hearing from you.
Yellow dress.
I mean, we did get him to eat cheesecake at last BlizzCon, so do we have to make a bet involving a yellow dress for this BlizzCon?
I heard he loved it. I heard he absolutely loved the cheesecake. It was amazing.
Yes, every bite. I gotta bail though, guys. You guys have a good rest of the show.
Thanks for calling, Chef.
See you guys.
Later.
That was
unexpected.
unexpected.
That was a nice surprise.
That was a nice surprise.
At least he started out with, I was like, what the?
Yeah, just like how did you get in my room? I'm like, wow, okay,
I'm
that's
glad
happening.
Toto could get his boyfriend on our show tonight.
Actually, I'm just gonna move right into this. We got another Twitter question here, and it involves Total. From Cody, also known as Can't Heals, asks this gem: will someone ever fire Total Deletion?
We've been trying, dude.
Trying.
That's been a hashtag. I'm sure it's been trending worldwide at least some point in the past year, but it still hasn't happened. So we have all of the mods and bigwigs in Gamebreaker Nation here, so you could just ask them.
I've been trying.
He's sucks the right people's dicks if he hasn't been fired yet, I'm telling you.
We've been trying to fire him. He's gotten a promotion.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, right? What
He's officer council now. He started off as an officer.
This is the most backwards fire somebody campaign that I've ever been involved in.
Let's fire him. Wait. What?
Like, I don't, you know what? We actually have Total on the line. He can speak for himself.
Kenny,
Ooh, defend yourself.
defend yourself.
Hi.
Who
Hi.
have you sucked and how have you sucked it? Go.
Lovely question.
Alright,
I don't know.
Total, I have a question for you, and it's one of the caller
Yes, ma'am.
questions. What about?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What are you most excited for Garrisons? And there's that.
The farm, so I can till the fields.
Oh,
It's like
you
it's
can
in my
take the
blood.
field.
Wow.
Till Kiggle's farm.
Where
There
are
you go.
my
Till
avocados,
Kiggle's farm.
goddammit?
Avocados.
My life is to till Kiggle's farm.
Wanted by Total.
I need
for
my lemon
farm?
pledge. Where is my lemon pledge? No. Mr.
No.
Total, no, it's here. No.
Wow. Anyway, yeah, that.
Fire
I
Total.
completely lost my place.
Fire
Okay,
Total
well,
releasing.
I will say one thing. Total has been taking his job very seriously, as I can attest to, because that's the only thing he talks about. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But Total should not be fired. That's my my one and only thing. I will make fun of him.
Are you kidding me?
What? Suck a dick. You know what? Shut up, Dom. You look like you're a skeleton. You look like Skeletor right now. Okay? Drink some more Monster, please.
Ace Vampire.
Wow.
I don't even have Monster. I don't have any Oh, wait, I lied.
don't either. I got Mountain Dew.
Here we go.
He has the do. I have
The Dew.
I have an unopened pair of chopsticks.
I would rather use my hands than chopsticks. It's so. Sorry, off track. Anyway.
Yes, I know. I am actually decent with chopsticks, but anyway, Skeletor for the win. And that actually is put in chat.
It does
Wow.
have a monster. That's creepy.
Wavelength link up there. Let's see. I think we have one more Twitter question in here, if I can find the damn thing. Actually, the one Twitter question I had was already asked by a caller, so that doesn't work. Like, yeah, that's about it.
So,
unfortunately.
I guess.
Do we have any more
I think-
callers?
GB Nation.
I think,
Wow.
I think we do have another caller.
We do have another caller. Well, let's
Ooh.
get their butts on the line. Give me the thumbs up, sir. Because we are just off track, off the rails. I got the chopsticks.
That's what happens when you have Kiggles on a show. It goes off the rails.
You break
That's
things.
what you say.
I-
I do.
I'm learning the same lesson I learned the first time I DM'd a Pathfinder campaign. I have to make up everything on the fly because someone's going to fuck it up always. You are that person for this show, Kiggles. So, caller?
Oh no, Total said that is it for callers. Sorry.
Oh, that was it for callers. Never mind. Caller, you're not on the air. Don't tell us anything.
So, I guess a good way to end this would be, what do you guys? Who's planning on going to BlizzCon out of our group, and what are your expectations for it?
It's okay, crew.
Like, what are you looking
Let
most
it
forward
out.
to other than the actual Blizzard news?
I'm looking forward to you, wasted at Denny's.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen again, and we'll probably throw Buffalo Wild Wings into the mix. So after we get wasted, we go to Buffalo Wild Wings where there's a bar, and I can get more wasted.
I'm going to tell you that the wings are mango habanero, but they will really be the hottest flavor on the list.
Blazing.
Ah,
I'll
take
eat 'em.
pictures.
I'll
Take
eat 'em.
videos. Please, if you guys go
I
to
will
BlizzCon,
not only eat them, I will smear them all over my lips like chapstick.
please, if you guys go to BlizzCon,
Ah.
have like a GB Nation like forum post and just clutter it with just random pictures, just random. I don't even care if it's a picture of a wall. That's a nice wall. Take a picture.
That's nice.
I want to. I'm so mad that I can't go.
I did that with the one waiting in line for our badges. I'm like, oh, this is a lovely room, so I just held my phone up and took a picture.
Yeah,
But
see?
I'm planning on going. Kiggles, you?
I hope I can go. I'm going to be saving up money to go, but we will see.
That's my thing. I'm hoping to go. I need to get a ticket first. I think that's what we all need
yeah,
to do,
getting
right?
a ticket's probably the idea.
Yeah.
Well, what's gonna really make me upset? Well, I guess if I can go regardless. Well, whatever. So I'm supposed to. I can't go because I'm probably getting deployed. I was like, yeah, join the military. Go do things with money that you make, and when you to go to BlizzCon maybe. like my dream for like the past like 5 years. Go to BlizzCon, that'd be cool. Yeah, no, I'm getting deployed. Sometime in October.
I'm gonna try to go. If I get tickets, I'm definitely gonna go. But I'm even debating, even if I don't get tickets, I might go, because there's been so much talk from the GB Nation and people that even if they don't get tickets, they're gonna try to make a day trip out of it and go to like Disney World or something, like go down and then so they can hang out at all the parties and whatnot. But spend a day in
sure.
Disneyland.
Let me take a day trip from Chicago. Yeah.
I know.
I don't mean a day trip like that. I mean a day trip in Disneyland. But like hang out for the convention and stuff. So like while everybody's away at the convention, you go to Disneyland and you hang out with the GB Nation and stuff like that.
Plus Disneyland will be really, really not packed because everyone around there is going to be going to BlizzCon. So
yeah,
exactly.
Really?
So you'll if that's the case,
really?
you'll see me running around trying to fly with Peter Pan and like trying to sword fight with Captain Hook. I'll totally do it. I don't even
cosplay.
Dom Greco as Kathy Rigby as Peter Pan.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Anyway, I
have
have been informed that we have one more caller for this evening.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, indeed. Let's get him or her on the air. Do it.
Who is it?
I don't know who it is. Speak, caller. You are on the air, I think.
Okay, guys, it's Caniels.
Oh.
So to make everybody angry, I'll ask this question: with Heroes of the Storm now released and more people getting in, what heroes do you want to see?
Kalefas.
The hero, main healer, Alpha Key for crew. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Alpha. That's a. Oh my
Alpha
god,
Key,
that was terrible.
I want one hero announced, developed, put into the game. Ilaria Windrunner. Done.
Ooh, that's a good
Other
one.
than seeing a new skin for Arthas, with Arthas in a yellow dress, because that's probably the character Mike Shatner's going to be playing the most. I'd actually really like to see Murky, which I know is already announced, and it's not like a new idea or anything like that. But Murky's just so interesting to me because it's a hero that's his main goal is to die.
It's your playstyle.
That's me. I die all the
So
time.
he's basically a Karthus. He
Yes.
is the.
Exactly. That is my playstyle right there. That is a perfect class for me. So I don't know, but if I had to pick anything from like the Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo universe, I Medivh? I don't even know.
That
I think Medivh would be pretty cool.
Interesting for a mage caster. And by the way, Kiggles, Murky, he's Teemo, except every mushroom is an Anivia egg.
Oh, that's terrible. Ew.
I don't think it's.
Character even more.
I don't think that's going to be exactly how it works, but that's the idea.
I didn't know I could hate a champion or a champion more than Teemo, but apparently I can.
Yeah, you hide the egg. You're squishy. You hide the egg, you die, you come back at the egg. They have to kill you while the egg is not around. But every time you respawn, you can hide the egg again.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's
horrifying.
That's
I know.
not. That sounds broken.
I was gonna see how it works out.
I can't wait.
I can't wait
wait
either.
for
It just
to go.
sounds.
That will be one that I'm playing exclusively.
I'm assuming there has to be a cooldown on this.
Yeah, there's gonna be a cooldown. There's gonna be limitations to it, but it's gonna be.
I would
But
hope
Kiggles,
so.
he's gonna be weak. He's gonna be like 300 health and hit like a paper bag. But the point is, him coming at you 10 times in a minute is going to wear you down and kill you.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to see. I want to see who's the guy in Cataclysm, the pirate guy. Shoot. Harrison Jones, is that his name?
The archaeologist?
Yeah, that would be so hilarious. I loved all those quests.
Him or Bran Bronzebeard, either of them.
Yes, he would be like a gangplank. He would be like a pirate kind of thing, or a treasure hunter, whatever.
That'd be pretty
Probably
cool.
gonna yell at five this, but is Hemet Nessingway in there?
He's not in there right now, but he'd be another good one.
That would be yes. Hemet Nessingway would be interesting. I agree.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, so yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
just
they'd be
send all the beasts just throw beasts. Just
They already have a summoner type Zagara they announced at PAX East.
Okay.
She's gonna rely a lot on summons. She's a Zerg queen. I think she can summon Hydralisks, Banelings, Mutalisks eventually, stuff like that. And a Nidus Canal. which, yeah. But, yeah. So, we all want to see heroes. We got one last Twitter question. It's not even a Twitter question. It's a tweet. It comes from That Ixter, also a GB Nation guy. He says, his tweet's so big, I can't even fit it in my frame, so I apologize for that. We got hashtag Hearthstone requires more skill than Magic. Crew sucks at Hearthstone. Zista broke Shafnet's house. Tiger swag, and I blame France.
Tiger swag.
That's some of the best hashtags I've ever seen in my life.
You look like you just love that tiger. Wait, hold on. Keep it there. Keep it there. Look at that, everybody. Look at all the tigers. There's at least 2 in view.
I got more. Yeah, there's 2 of you.
There's more.
Oh,
3.
I have one more.
There's actually
Wait.
3.
Wait.
Ken Heels gave me an idea. Wait.
What?
So, the champion I want is, hey there, guys. It's me, Leah. And I wanted to have this voice. I thought it to be like a California girl who plays in the sun and, maybe goes on some adventures with her Uncle Decker. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just saying.
So jab this in and keep going. Yeah. Leah Kane. Anyway, so that's our show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We've been... I gotta go through everybody. We have Kiggles, aka Zach. You could follow him on Twitter at @TheZachSchultz.
Nice hair, Mike.
That is awesome hair. Amazing hair. Then we got Crew and his tiger fetish. You could follow him on Twitter at _crew_. Very simple Twitter to remember unless you forget the underscores. Then you got Dom, a.k.a. Zista. When he's not dead, you can find him in Mike Schaffnet's house, in Sophist's house, anywhere but his own house, and on Twitter at Zista _.
I'm never in our own house. Real quick, I want to plug next Saturday. We are having Saturday night with the GB Nation. It's going to be some new gaming thing that we try. We're going to get a group of people together. It's going to be streamed right here on this channel Saturday nights. We don't know what game we're playing yet, but I don't even know what time it is. But look out on Twitter, stuff like that, and we will keep you guys informed. Stay subscribed to this channel. You get an email when it happens. The goal is to just get a mass amount of people in, play a game. People could swap in and out all night long, whatever. We're just going to have a blast. It's going to be awesome.
Exactly. We're going to try that out, have a lot of fun. I've been Mike. My hair is... Wow! Holy hell, what the heck did I do to my hair? Anyway, I did it again.
You forgot to comb it.
I hate this headset. No, it's this headset. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Philodrin. Pretty straightforward. It's also my mage's name. And you can find us all here every Sunday night at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. 6... I don't know. Other 30s. Other times in time. 8:30 Mountain Time. No, that's Central Time. I don't give a crap. Thanks
same time, same channel.
Same time, same channel, same place, and all that stuff. Also, you could find Dom and myself doing other podcasts for some pretty awesome TV shows. You could find this the As Seen on TV podcast at ASO TV Podcast on Twitter and YouTube and Gmail and Google Plus and Facebook. I forgot.
Yeah, Mike couldn't even watch Game of Thrones tonight because we were doing this show. But expect the Game of Thrones podcast coming up. It'll be on our YouTube channel later this week.
These are really sturdy chopsticks. Holy crap!
It is known. It is known, Khaleesi.
It is known. It is known.
It is known.
It is known.
Oh, Khaleesi, it is known.
That's been our show, everybody. Have a lovely night.